HBCU in blockchain in Web3. It's what our community has dubbed us. I'm proud of that moniker for sure. We started back in 2022 for the home team, Black, Brown, and Allied folks to learn and grow in emerging technology. And that's been the mission ever since. So we've been diving in. Some of my favorites, the blockchain side, specifically in blockchain, the NFTs, digital collectibles, the art side, where art, music, and all that in crypto and in blockchain lives. That's my favorite for sure. But also the fungible tokens, so just all the currency side, the trading side, the DeFi, decentralized finance, and all that good stuff as well too. Starting with number one crypto coin, Bitcoin, number two Ethereum, all the way on down those 33 plus million coins and growing exponentially every day. It's a good time. Also, the other emerging technology that we dabble in heavily is on the AI side. AI has been having another crazy moment with the agentic side, or the agents or the bots that are able to follow multiple commands, build different things, learn and grow on their own, surf the web, search out documentation, build apps, code, all kind of stuff. It's really a whole vibe. And we've been learning and growing together as a community, and it's been a really good time and it's been pretty fruitful. I'm just Unc, you know? Back in the building for another one. What's the word, family? What's the word? Yes. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Bang. There we go. For sure. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What's the word? So Najee B back in this thing. I just got the little notey. Duh, I'm weak. Oh. Shout out to chat, man. Shout out to chat. Shout out to y'all. Y'all going crazy. It's good to see y'all, man. Let's see if I can see if we here. We here. Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Yappin B, episode 263. I'm not gonna hold you. This is gonna be a yap. This is gonna be a yap. This is gonna be a yap. We got a lot to say. Not a whole lot to say, but a lot to say. I think it'll be valuable. It's gonna be another go-to conversation. But shout out to y'all, man. It's Onaji B. I'm Brian, founder behind Onaji and Onaji University. I'm having these go-to conversations, around emerging tech, art, culture, news, music, sports, whatever. Since 2022, man. February 2022, we were over on the audio only side. Some big podcast vibes. Big podcast vibes. Chat got me weak, distracted already. I'm dying. Shout out to y'all, man. It's a movie. It's a movie, but we here, we rocking. Big podcast vibes. And back in 2022 over on Twitter Spaces, and hopped over to this live stream era. Turn the cams on. You know the deal. April last year on this 365 journey. Today 323. 323. We getting there, man. At the end of the summer, I think we're gonna hit that 365s. First or second week in August coming up. It's gonna be a really good time. So we here, we rocking, we vibing. So I hope you guys are having an amazing time. Yesterday, y'all. Yesterday. So it was an interesting Monday. I'm not gonna hold you. It was an interesting Monday after this American holiday weekend. We get an announcement, and the whole streaming community, whole streaming internet side is in a frenzy. I dig it. It is what it is. Hey, first in the building, what's the word? Roll call. That's what's up. My guy Nacho. What's wrong with my voice? Hold on. First in the building, my guy Nacho. It's good to see you, family. Hey, he's in the building with me last night. Overtime type vibes. Overtime. But I had to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Wouldn't change a thing. And it was amazing. So, not gonna lie. Sorry, man, can't stay long finishing lunch. W mans. We'll get into it. I'm sure this discussion will last the week. You know what I'm saying? W Nacho family, it's good to see you. I appreciate you coming through. My guy. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's get a little Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Yeah, we'll talk about it this week. I'm sure there's gonna be more. I'm sure there's gonna be follow-up. I don't know personally how much follow-up I'm going to be doing and have and all that good stuff. Cause I'm not super invested anymore, which was interesting. And that's not how I thought yesterday was gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I would have something to watch, but It is what it is. Nah, 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 nah. Bob Moore in the building. What's the word, family? How we doing? 6'8", blah, blah, blah. So ratchet, bro. The Xbox usernames. Man. It's all hey, banana head. What's going on, family? Uh yeah, the go over at in Zyros, man. Shout out to my guy Zyro. He going in too. Bob Moore in disbelief. I mean, in hindsight, it makes a little sense, you know. I'm definitely, yeah. In hindsight, it kind of makes sense, but there's way more to the story, man. There's way more to the story. Also, whole phase clan, bunch of clowns, lazy. Hey, I mean, you know, I mean, Nacho. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be valuable. Being able to see it's gonna be it's gonna be valuable just waiting to see what happens. Not only with some of those other groups of super established streamers and stuff like that, but also like the people that I care about in my network and stuff too. Everybody's growing, making exponential growth. The rest of this year is gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, that's what's up. The draftees make sense. I mean, seeing it now in hindsight, yeah, yeah. From what I've seen, yeah, and it puts in perspective like what they were looking for, in my opinion. Um, and I don't, I mean, yeah, yeah. The title, SU26 streamer U26. I was wrong about literally everything so far. So far being an asterisk, I'm still, on the math side, still trying to count the heads and different things like that. Sir Onaji, nah, nah, nah. The Sir moniker was you, Sir Freeze, in the building.
Got him!
I'm weak. What were you wrong about? A lot, Von Moore. A lot. And I'm kind of shocked by that, but Von Moore, I'm not gonna hold you. It's kind of refreshing. It's kind of refreshing to be like, no, B, Unc, you don't really know this arena like this. You don't. And I think that's kind of cool because there's still more to learn. There's still more to grow in it. And I think there's still more impact to be made. Still more impact to be made by like a channel like ours. So that's exciting. I'm always a heavy super optimist, you know what I mean? But it was kind of refreshing because I was like, dang, like I was feeling like personally bamboozled, and I was just like, yo, and I'm trying to run it back, like, dang, how was I so wrong about this situation? And it's like it's all content, like all of it. It's all content, it's all a rollout, it's all, and I'm like, yo. But I ain't mad on young black homies getting money to the. I mean, it's cool. And then in turn, putting their family and friends on and all that good stuff. I like that, you know. But it was just like, dang, yeah. Break it down, please. I will. I will. In about 40 minutes. Just kidding, just kidding. Congrats to my fellow streamer. You admit, see you in class. No, I see. Man, that didn't happen. I'm not gonna hold you. That didn't happen. But Freeze, what's good? W new channel points. W new channel points. Thing redeems. Yeah, we got all kind of different things. We going in. Channel's growing. I'm having a blast with y'all. Um, channel's growing, man. Banana Head, man. I appreciate you coming in. Shout out to my guy Zai. Yeah, man. I'm tapping with some of your streams and all that good too. I appreciate you coming in and chatting and saying what's up, man. But yeah, y'all, the whole roster feels like it's more about the people who are already famous and giving new people a chance. I mean, no, I mean, there was some like, well, I mean, 90% is new to me. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be new to somebody. There was some smaller channels and different things like that. Um, yeah. Yeah, Z, it was a lot of farming. It was a lot of farming. It was a lot of farming. We'll get into it. We'll get into it, man. We'll get into it. Hey, not me trying to get sucked into the techniques and stuff. Nah, we here. We gonna talk about it. Shout out to y'all, man. Lots of pretty girls, and that part too. That part too, Von Moore, for sure. I love that. Now there was a lot of ladies, and that's fire. I'm all with that. When JV was putting the UVR jersey content house together, I was like, yeah, half and half, 50-50 would be fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, streamer, you look like that. Like the ratio was nice. And there was OD men in these chats that was offended, taking shots, upset like crazy. And it's like, yo, a lot of times, man, y'all just be proving Miss V point. Sometimes this platform, some of these streaming platforms is anti ladies, and it's I was kind of on full display yesterday, which I didn't like. I mean, of course there was some questionable content from all sorts of genders and stuff. You feel me? But I don't know. It just really put into perspective like what they were looking for. Why does my forehead look like that, y'all? I feel like my hats is too tight. I don't know. Sheesh. Doing the most. Day W7 stream streak. Let's get it. Not trying to let any new people have room to breathe. Man, yeah. The internet is all farming at this point. JD's not like that. Facts. Facts. I feel like the whole UVR and like everybody adjacent to it is not like that. You know what I mean? Which was evident. It's like, hmm, I don't know. It's rough, man. It was rough. It's all a matter of perspective. There's a few billion people who've never even heard of Streamer U, and you can still make them your audience. And that is a huge call out eye. And I was thinking a lot about that. You disagree? I was thinking a lot
Don
about that.
DeMarco.
Hey, Don DeMarco. Man, people definitely like that. JV isn't like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was thinking about that last night, and I was like, you know what? It wasn't on like some hater type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it was just more like, okay, well, we're gonna have to continue on without that arc, which is perfectly fine. It's like, we're not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop. A lot of the creators, well, I did see some of the creators mention that they were stopping, and it's like, not gonna lie, I did too though. People love the overstimulated content. Twitter UVR saw it popping. Mm. They see JV succeeding, just lashing on. Rip mans. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I think it's wild. It's wild. I'm on one hand, it's like I'm not impressed by that kind of content. Of course, you guys know that me personally know that I can take a camera and I can go out into select stores nearby me, walkable distance, really, and just troll and prank the heck out of people. And I could blow up a channel like that. You guys do know that I do know this information. I believe that that's not that hard to do because I feel like I am a bold individual and I'll go up to people and all that good stuff as well too. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get the techniques, I get the tactics and stuff. I mean, for me, it feels like if you can't beat them, join them type of energy. And it feels like a lot of the new up and coming streamers and stuff are trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? We too old for that. Facts. Facts. Just need some meta glasses. Not even that. I don't even need the meta glasses. I'll hold the phone. Like, what you finna do? You understand? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Running around the store looking crazy. But it's wild. But the puzzle lady, that could have been JV. True, true. Many people could have been, other folks that we was cheering on. But I like the puzzle lady though. I'm not gonna hold you. I like the puzzle lady. Um, the puzzle lady is kind of a vibe. So I get it, I get it. Everything is engagement. Talking about S using is content. Pretending to have feelings about it is content. Everything is content. I'm not pretending to have feelings. I was pulled into this investment, and I was thinking about that too. It's like I'm thinking about that too. Like, why am I engaged in this? Why am I starting up another stream? Why am I starting up another stream when my set time is 10 a.m. PST? Why am I going live again, knowing dang well that it's gonna be low views, all that good stuff? I was like, but I got sucked up in that lottery, man. I got sucked up in the we had a scratch off ticket. We had a community, we had a bunch of scratch off tickets. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I got that dopamine hit me, and it was like, okay, but I do, man. If it wasn't impossible odds, you feel me? It's a lottery, but it's not impossible odds. I would want to capture my own reaction to that, for the bros. So I went live. It was, a handful of views and stuff like that, knowing dang well I shouldn't be live when it's prime time. Everybody's live, like, you know what I mean? Like from an optimization standpoint, which we're trying to focus on in the second half of the year. You know what I mean? But it's like I wanted to have that just in case. So it was really like yesterday was probably the closest you will see me get to like a lottery scratch off ticket. No, no cap, like gambling, like high speculation. You know what I'm saying? And it was interesting because I'm like, how did me personally, Onaji B. Bryan, get sucked up into that? And I care about the bros around me, the bros and ladies around me. You feel me? It's like, and I was thinking about that, and I was just like, and I already told y'all before, yesterday morning, and on Sunday as well too. Well, actually, when it got announced, you know what I mean? I was like, you feel me? Emotions are going to be something, one way or the other, right? I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't think it would look like this. I didn't think it would look like this. Long story short, one of the things, Bob Moore was asking, one of the things that I was highly wrong about, is that I thought I would have at least one person that I know to root for in this thing. At least one. And I follow now a lot of streamer homies in the community. I thought at least one, you know what I'm saying? Like on the unrealistic side, like all the bros getting in there, we all taking over type vibe, right? On the other side, at least one. Like that was my threshold on the balance, like at least one, right? And it was none. For me personally, there was a couple names where I was watching for JB and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know them, Braden might be the slant type of vibe, but not really. For me personally, I only just seen him, JV go to his birthday party in LA. That's all I know him from, you know what I mean? The only other slant maybe is Krusty's homie, but that's a barely. It's like I thought I would have at least one to where it's like I could pull up my watch time and it's in there type vibe. It didn't happen. And I'm like, yo, that was the major plot twist for me. You know what I'm saying? I had my hand in I had my own little lottery scratch off ticket too, but I didn't really like apply seriously. And it was like, so that was in the back of my mind too. Like on the other side of the spectrum, you know what I mean? Like, now you name on that board, which would be crazy. But maybe not, because some of the reaction was like some of those names was crazy. I don't know. But it was just like not even one of the homies. And then I was just thinking, dang, am I in a hyper bubble again? Probably, but that's okay. I rock and ride with my communities like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, dang. So for me, it's because you only follow dudes beat. No, I don't. No, I don't. That's not true. That's not true, Nacho. Sheesh. You're kind of saying there will be creators the day of SU that weren't announced. Yes. And one of the other things I want to talk about too, pretty girl in the building. What's going on, family? It's good to see you. That's what's up. I don't know any of the people, never even seen Kai stream, so it's all just background chatter to me. That's a W perspective from you and Z for sure. That's a W perspective because I'm new to Kai too, really. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. It was interesting. Closer to I than B on this combo. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, Z. That was my second Kai stream. That might have been like, yeah, like Von more like a majority of watching it. For me, a majority watching his stream, that's like the first time I've seen like a majority of his stream. That's probably I watched a little bit of like Mafia Thon, the latest one, 3 or something like that. I watched a little bit of snippets and stuff of the C when he has CB on. But other than that, all right, Miss V. All right, Miss V. But other than that, it's like, what's up with this, man? There we go. But other than that, like I wasn't tapped in, you know. I've seen it like a couple like clips here and there, maybe like some YouTube stuff, I guess. But it's like it's not really content that I would, you know, really watch type of vibe. I did watch quite a bit of the beginning of Streamer U last year. But yeah, but yeah. So is in our presidency. So like, what are we doing? I'm not gonna waste my time on that for sure. Your boy Planners Cook, he needs to drop out. Start dragging the party down with them. Sheesh. Could barely watch kind of stream when he was revealing the names. I was hoping that my favorite creators would get in. Stayed up all night watching it. Was in tears last night, but I'm gonna keep supporting my favorite creators, even though it's an emotional roller coaster of a ride to watch. Yeah, yeah, I feel that, pretty girl. Um, hey, W homie, W supporters for sure. Um, and it was just interesting. It was just like the whole it's I don't know, it's a lot of creators in at this network right here. Like none of them. It's like not even a single, and I know all of them applied, you know? So I don't know, you know? It's all good. It's all good. Politics frustrating, man. And I don't even know if yeah. Big creators crying. I'm like, bro, you live in a mansion. What do you think that is? V, you think it's just like opportunity? I mean, like they're humans at the end of the day. Of course, they might have more funds, resources, followers, following than everybody else. But like I've always said, comparison culture will kill us, man. Comparison culture will kill us. And there will always be another human out there that has more. You will always find somebody that has more of something. Something. There's no humans out there that have all of everything. And if there is, I mean, that's the extreme outlier. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it. Some folks that was like, wow, why are you crying? Are you successful already? You know what I'm saying? But they're in that comparison culture. They're looking at somebody else. Oh, they got in. You know what I mean? They made it. They got a spot. They got a seat, you know? And I'm not gonna lie. I was really proud of how the homies was handling it on stream. A bunch of them, had a couple of the homies tabbed up and things. Um, and I was really proud of how they did, man. I saw more crash outs as acceptance speeches than crash outs for not getting in. You know what I mean? Which is also, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Missed the last half. Papa Browse in the building. Yeah, I kind of had to yeah. Cause I was booted up, doing a little modding with B setup, and we were like the hour intro, and I was like, dang, this is long. Like this is gonna be long. The hour intro, you know what I'm saying? Then he gets to it, and then we like taking crazy long to taking crazy long to introduce the folks and start introducing them. And then once he went through the professors, and the professor plaque was like 12 people, I was like, oh, this ain't good. This is not how I imagined it in my head. This doesn't look like A, that many people applied to be professors, or B, that didn't really matter. And clearly we kind of saw that, and I've been hearing things, on the back end that's guy and team, they just put whoever they wanted wherever they wanted to go, which is also like, then why even do it like that? But I'm big on the transparency part. So I mean, if you're sending out, a Google form to folks or whatever, people are taking that seriously. Everything was scripted and applied, even down to his mom calling him about the janitor job. Dang. Like what Benny said, he said, I just want to know why they got picked so he can see how to improve. And that's not and more unfortunately for Benny and everybody else wondering the same thing, that information is not going to come out. It's not going to come out at all, you know? Why you think I did that? So people don't talk ish about putting his fam. Yeah, it was probably that. Probably trying to do a little, yeah. Is that a W method? Possibly. Are they really gonna be up there cleaning and stuff? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe a little bit more than everybody else, but you're not really, you know what I'm saying? So, ah, favoritism on Kai's part. I mean, yeah. So one of the other things too is that the core boys was interesting. I'm not gonna hold you. So I have been hearing some rumblings that the core boys, and this makes perfect sense, applied to be professors, like most all of them, professors, the club leads, all that good stuff, which makes sense, right? It kind of feels with all of them getting in and all of them being put as students, kind of seems like a low key, you know what I mean? Kind of trying to do a little one up type vibes, like, gotcha. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this is my you. Y'all could be students at my you type vibe. I don't care who you are. Which I kind of fuck with that energy a little bit, but not that's that's trolling. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that. But I also have a different mission on the content that I'm trying to share. You know what I mean? So it's all good. Also, I was way off so far, way off. I'm just well, all of my takes, I guess, yesterday and previously were in the realm of growing this entity maturely as an actual business. You know what I mean? This is not an actual school with admission standards. It's literally just something private kind of threw together, which I assure you benefits him as much or more than anyone else participating. He can invite his family or anyone he wants because it's literally his show. Yeah. Yeah. People who did compilations of clips had better chance. Video application was to show them in under 2 minutes what you do or have done. Michael Jordan in the building. What's going on, family? How you doing? Doing a skit that one wasn't even funny is not the way. Hmm. Man. The amount of subs and views last night alone. Now that it's over, I'll give my honest thoughts, JV. His video application made no sense. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think yeah, Jay puts a lot of he puts a lot of time in, and unfortunately, this was a big time crunch for a lot of folks. Like they had to turn around a video real quick, which is also why I didn't put one together. Not gonna hold you. It was like people were like, "Oh, we submitting stuff that day, the next day, that weekend, that week," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that lottery ticket drive that y'all do. I just don't. I just don't." And if I was gonna make something, explaining who I am, that's complex, and I can't really just crank that out over a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a couple of days to at least just brainstorm and think about it. You know what I mean? And I know JB is the same way. So I think he was feeling that time crunch. Um, he was trying to take like a collaborative approach to it too, which is flawed. That's him. You know what I mean? That's him. You know. And I don't know, man. And also trying to stand out and be different. There was a lot of, you know. videos that were kind of similar, but it's all good, man. It's all good. Also, since I didn't really know a bunch of the creators that were picked, I didn't really see their videos like that anyway. So I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. So, hey, friend, A B C D F G A. Hi. What's good, family? What's good? You have to look at the application like the other person watching you has never seen you before. And that's also another piece too that he and the whole com wasn't really doing. You know what I mean? And I still have thoughts around that whole situation. So, which is real fly, but it's also, I don't know. I don't know. There are some unknowns, man. Sometimes people follow a formula because it works. You don't go into a job interview and drop a skit video. Mm, yeah. It's my 2 cents, not knocking him personally. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point, man. It's a good point. Shout out to y'all. What else y'all think? I mean, the other thing that I was highly so when I was saying, I thought this was gonna be like a serious entity, and then he came out and said, "Yeah, we're gonna do this year, next year, year after that, all that good stuff." Like this, this second year isn't gonna be like a two and done situation, right? Immediately, I was like, okay, it's either we're taking this thing seriously, or he knows a whole bunch of folks are gonna be upset and he was trying to soften that blow. And I think that was the case too. So I will say this is something that, as an outsider, the whole shipping container thing may not come across the way it is intended. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true too. Tell me more. Would you tell me more about that? I tell me more about that. I don't think there was any rhyme or reason to the way they picked or submitted. It's all PR to grow Kai. That's it. Mm. And honestly, I don't know how like super involved he was in. It could have been a lot of production and team and backing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on vacation type vibe. So can read as cosplaying unhoused with benefits. You know what I see? That was my biggest critique as well too. For sure. For sure. For sure. I mean, the kids are young, man, and they're gonna try some things, and they're gonna learn and grow and all that good stuff. And that's the most fun I have with them too. Is to be able to be, that like kind of pops figure type vibe, right? You feel me? Where it's like, you know, nah, let's provide a different angle. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's fun. It's fun, man. It reminds me a lot of my young ones and all that good stuff, and it's all good. Doing it for the people? I'm weak. No, you guys are foolish. You guys are foolish. But it's not the I think what I'm hearing all you guys say is what I feel like I'm hearing you guys all saying. I align with this, and I would agree that situation as a whole altogether, it's not really what our community and the adjacent communities that we rock with vibe. That's not our mission, our vibe, our ethos. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't really fit in that. Because we talking about like we building the biggest, the brightest creatives, you know what I'm saying? Artists, musicians, producers, collaborators, storytellers, visionaries, you know what I'm saying? Like we cooking up fly art that can last the test of time. You know what I'm saying? We're not we're not really cooking out the rot and the slop, man. And that's just not us. So I mean, every piece of this process was like, and it really kind of reminded me a lot of like some of these NFT and blockchain, you know, companies and stuff like that, and projects and rug pulls and stuff like that, where it's like the selling tactic is like keeping people in the dark and just building up hype and not letting anybody know anything. And I hate that as a selling tactic. And I hate that that works still on humans. And there was a whole lot of that in this, you know, gambling, speculation, lottery vibes. Even down to the golden ticket. Like the first what, 5 people or something like had got a golden ticket. I still don't even know what that means or what that does or benefits or how that was chosen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but it's all good. It's all good. But you know what I'm saying? Von Moore saying, does he really need it? No, 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 not at all. Not at all. Would it be a catalyst that we could have flipped to, be beneficial? Absolutely. Do we need it? No, no. We gonna stop? Nah, 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 nah. Absolutely not, man. So I think this is also cool too for him to be able to, focus a little bit back more on the music. He's got just a Jersey kid about to come out, man, cooking that up and everything. So it's all good. Who gonna be proud to tell their kids what they did? Yeah, but see, that's not really what kids are thinking about when they're doing what they're doing as kids, like at all. You know, you got to have a trusted adult in your circle to be like to say just that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Grounds a crazy meteor of subjectiveness. What y'all talking about? For sure. No, be proud to tell my kids what I did. There you go. There you go. There you go. Kids don't care what their old parents did. I'm weak. I'm weak. But no, that's not true. That's not true until they start to get old and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's low key good to build up yourself and not get platformed. Yeah, yeah. Facts, Dirk. It's good to see you, family. Appreciate you popping in. Um, I agree. I mean, on one hand, it's like I don't have a problem with, people being at the right place at the right time, which, we kind of equate to luck sometimes, you know what I mean? Putting yourself in a position, being ready for opportunities and all that good stuff. Yes, sir. Glad you live, brother. Appreciate that. That's fire. That's what's up, man. Let us know how you found us, man. Are you UVR squad? What's the word, man? Let us know. Let us know. W Mans. Let me know your thoughts as well, too. W follow family. That's what's up. Let's go. Let's go. We rocking, we rolling. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is day 323, man. 365 journey going crazy. But the Onaji community and project has been building since 2022. Starting this live stream era, April last year. So it's been a vibe, man. It's been a vibe. So we rocking. Um, yeah. Probably some people who worked harder than them didn't get picked. So I say it's subjective. What is the linear measure of work? Yeah. Been a mouse room. You said what? Typing through some gloves and a bag. W man, stay safe up there, man. Now Z up there, he up in them vents, keeping them the electric grid together, man. Voice to doc works. Well, not talk. I'm weak. Y'all feel it's good to have y'all, man. I hope you guys are enjoying our talks, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Um, 1,000 times harder to get into SU than Harvard when you look at acceptance rate. I mean, this is more exclusive selection than becoming an astronaut. Yeah, yeah. It's a lottery. It was a lottery. You know what I mean? And for me, as many applicants that I personally knew that applied, I was thinking, dang, I would need it to be 300, 400, 500 people, and I was trying to justify that. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, like I was saying, if I thought he was gonna, he was coming off the we reading, we getting into some mature content over in the YT side and all that good stuff. I thought that was gonna translate. Maybe it could, but the way it's looking right now, nah. You like gambling? No. You fell for that? Yeah. No, I mean, I'm optimistic about. I mean, that wasn't really. So, what are you trying to say, Miss V? You don't think he was actually reading books at all, or do you think he was reading the books? Mm. I mean, he didn't fake get a haircut though. That was real. You know what I'm saying? Who reads for the internet? Well, when you make multi-millions of dollars, I see, and then saying, you're going to read on the internet. But if all you have to do is say you're reading on the internet and more money's still coming, then yeah, you wouldn't really have to read on the internet. It's a good perspective. So I don't know, but I know he did get a haircut. So I mean, it wasn't all just like fake, unless he fakes getting a haircut. Mm, just kidding. I don't know. But he sound like he reads. Yeah, now it was kind of worse before. Yeah. Not even while reading does he sound like he reads. I'm weak. Shout out to y'all. Well, I mean, it's all good. I'm not gonna come down on the brother head too much because he's still a brother. You know what I mean? And that's what's up. He getting to the baggies and he's bringing the whole fam on. I can't be mad at that, man. I can't be mad at that. Recognized creators that I knew, but the crazy part was that there were more girl students than guys, and that's a dub to me. To me, that's a dub. To me, that's a dub. You know what I'm saying? That's a dub. Remember when 50 Cent was roasting Floyd? I do. But Floyd ain't worried about that. He's living life. It's all good, you know. Are there people outside of Floyd or next to him in his camp, whatever, that know that a little bit more education would help him? Sure. Floyd broke, getting sued right now. Well, that goes hand in hand. Goes hand in hand, man. That's dope. But also, we can critique people too. You're right. You're right. You're right. We can. We can. Watch this gonna be the nice content that goes viral. Huh? Yeah, for sure. Do your thing. This is when maybe he should have had a friend pocket watching him. You talking about Floyd? I mean, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, man. I don't know. I was just yeah, hey Miss V said, "Oh, you fell for that?" Yeah, I guess I did. I guess I did. Maybe I didn't fall for that. Maybe I was just along with the homies. We was just, I was behind them. So it's all good. Well, spent all his money on cars and watches, and now it's facing bankruptcy. The one thing that I will say though, and you guys do know this about me, is I'm heavy creator land or whatever. I do love the branding though. The branding was all absolutely fire. You can't deny that. Like the logos, the merch, the jackets, you know what I'm saying? That is fly because that's in my realm, and I would do stuff like that. That was gas. The plaque, do y'all know plaques are expensive? To me, not to him. Nerd. All right. But yeah, should have invested some of that money, man. All his money on cars and watches. Watches could be the investment though, right? Watches can be investment. Cars, antique old ones can be, not the ones he was buying. No, I get it. I get it. That people were warning after they got accepted. Amazon drones working overtime. Hey, Ms. V, I'm confused. Bankruptcy is rich white. Good for him. I don't know. I was just hoping I had one homie. Now I do know that, like Streamer U1, I had some, newer creators and stuff that I kind of follow and stuff now. That situation will probably happen. I don't know how many, but that's okay. I don't really need that many new folks like that anyway. But all those people had the SU merch on like team draft picks. So it was a surprise. I think they said a lot of the people though had like made their own. Like that makes sense. I would have made my own type vibe. You feel me? Well, I did. I did make my own logo. Yes, the day before. So I mean that makes sense. But yeah, a lot of it I think or were people able to buy merch? Were people able to buy merch last year, like after it was over? Because I know they had merch packets for the folks in there, but like after that, were people able to buy merch? He said, "LOL." Well, what'd you LOL to? I'm telling you. I mean, it's not impossible to me that they made their own stuff because I did.
You seen it, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I think that's the problem that like our Onaji community a lot of times that what we're talking about is that a lot of folks are dumbing down their content for virality, for the internet, for all that good stuff. And that's across all genres. That's across like music and everything. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yes, I'm sure somebody, I don't know. But I don't know. It's not impossible. All right, you saying the people was handpicked and they all kept the secret, nobody leaked it? Come on now. I won't believe that though. You're saying that all the folks that had the script and nobody leaked it, or they signed them NDAs and okay. All right. There you go. Nacho told me I gotta talk simpler yesterday too. What you mean by that? Tell me more. Tell me more. And it was gas too. It got to caught the fractal. My guy Better Call Zaw. The Monday fractals. It was gas. But I explained why we probably overcomplicated everything. Yes, you do. I'm weak. Nah, I don't. All right, I gotta shoot the link over actually. I didn't even it's my guy. Let me shoot the link, man. So I think we're gonna have a little special guest type vibe. A little special guest though. Send in a link in Cord DMs. Cool. What's good, Rec? I don't think anyone from the underground made it. Only people who are willing to push that agenda will not go against the grain. Fake news on all the money on that. Oh, Mia, I'll come say hi, or is it Nacho? It is neither. It's me, man. We might turn it into a discussion. But no, the guest knows. He knows. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I'm all work, no play. Ain't nothing wrong with that, or is there? Z, what do you think? What do you think? I'm the big like I'm heavy on the balance and everything like that. So I would want you to enjoy your time. You know what I'm saying? I would want you to enjoy your time sometime while you have it. You know what I'm saying? People get old and they can't even move. It's hard to walk. It's hard to jump, sprint. You know what I mean? Like enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. But I feel the grind. You know, I get it. I get it. All right, let's get this link out. You feel me? Hey, banana ready? Let's go. That's fire. Nah, it's lit. Work is all play. Not gonna lie, it's so fun. Now that's the key. That's the magic. That's the magic. All right. Let me send that. Where he at? Where he at? Oh, it's literally the first one. Bang. Cool, no problem. Cool, no problem. No problem. You going to Houston, Texas? Nah, Rack. I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. I don't think I'm gonna make it out there. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying, but it's not aligning. It's not aligning. You gonna get out there, Rack? And shout out to Rack, man. Your streams have been killing it, man. He's live right now, and he was telling me, he was showing me clips of you going in there. Your IRLs are gas. So keep killing it, bro. You already know. You already know. Good shit. I would actually tune into one of Zal's work calls because I think I could teach him some smart things. Next Monday, let's do it. Oh. Oh, I thought, oh, okay. Okay. Wait, what? What do you mean? Gotcha. Rec, you said in where? Where was he? He's live. He's live right now. 23 Zai. He's live. So he was screen sharing your streaming your VODs and your clips, you know. Zai, he got the screen share on lock. He got the screen share on lock. What's he doing right now? This guy. Nah. More brain rot. I'm weak. Um, but yeah, chat soon. Big fractal upgrades coming. Let's get it. Let's get it. W Lurk family, huh? I had some this morning. Thank you, thank you. Yep, I had a nice little snack earlier. Correction, he might not be in bankruptcy, but he is facing charges for bounce checks and theft. Well, but yeah. I mean, what do y'all think? Like, I think, I don't know. As it was happening, I was like, dang, dang. And then we were in like hour 3, and I think we were just in like column 3 on the board. And the other plot twist too is like they didn't do any of the alumni stuff yet. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is all a way to distract us from a revolution. Tell me more, Rec. That's I like that. I like that. Well, I don't like the distraction, but I mean I like that call out. Tell me more, because I mean I would have commentary on that. But I feel like, man, in this country, there are folks that are playing catch up, man. They're playing catch up. Argentina and Egypt tied 2-2. Hey, yo, these World Cup games have been going crazy for sure. Rec low key kind of skits. I can see that. I can see that. Mm. Egypt was up by 2 for a while. I mean, it's interesting because I've seen man, I've seen some of these new deals, some of these new companies and deals that are sending money to young creators, looking for and looking at young creators. It's hard, man. It's rough. They there's big money bags out there that are pushing the brain rot, that are trying to tell people that are not making brain rot, you want this bag, you got to make the brain rot. It's bad, man. It's bad. So I feel you. You know, it's sad, man. It's sad. But what can you do? So here's the before our special guest comes up. I'm not gonna lie. I've been having some go to conversations with y'all, and one of the ones was like, I've been in sales. I've been in sales. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been in sales, and I was thinking. I had the realization. I think I'm too old. This cycle again is a lot. Which cycle? This cycle of what cycle of what? I like that though. Argentina is the last hope for a non-Euro winner. Yeah, Argentina. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Egypt lost to Iran, bro. This is wild. They're holding Messi. It's a lot of world politics right now, and it's. But I mean, that's what the World Cup's gonna do, man. Everybody forced to intermingle and be together. It's gonna be some stuff, man. Old enough years to see the cycle of people this age group try to make it in the entertainment industry. Mrs. B is spitting. Mrs. B spitting. I think that too is like for a lot of us, a lot of this is not new. It's not. It's not really new. What's wrong with Lil Bow Wow? No, I'm just kidding. I feel what you're talking about, though. Now I have a different feedback. Now I have a different feedback from a different perspective. Yeah. Hey, what do you Shad, he was just another talented star. Is he talking to me? Oh, he says waiting for his ad break. Girls loved him. Nothing is just funny. Yeah. Well, I mean that's not surprising. That's not surprising. The girls liked him, you know what I mean? He's talented. He was talented and he was doing his thing. He's still talented. Yeah, facts. Feel bad he didn't have a longer career. His Tiny Desk was great. I only saw clips and snippets, but thank you, I, for reminding me that I need to watch that. I do enjoy a Tiny Desk. I'm not gonna hold you. Tiny Desk be going crazy. It's not just pushing your song on YouTube or the radio station. It's a whole back end business of networking connections, and I think JB is doing that exceptionally well. Facts. That's a great call out. He sure is. T-Pain on Tiny Desk was fire. You're not lying. You're not lying. Hey, so is Juvenile, Manny Fresh, man. Yeah, it's cool. I think Tiny Desk, well, it probably already is. It's gonna have a major comeback because live music, live bands, I'm telling you, you know, it's all good. Jay's making music with his community, and his community is doing the heavy lifting of helping bring that to new people. Very underground type vibes. That's right. Underground Violet Rave. Nah, that's fire. It's fire. That's what I'm saying. I just like the ethos and the reasoning behind what he does, what he does. It doesn't really fit there, you know. It doesn't really fit there. So it's all good. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna continue to keep elevating and growing and killing it, man. Killing it. It's a good time. Wasn't Little Nas X a SoundCloud rapper too? Who wasn't a SoundCloud rapper? Who wasn't a SoundCloud rapper? Streaming is a tool, not the dream. There's been a few that went mainstream. Now it hits from like 11 years old. So maybe he didn't need to keep rapping beyond his prime like some others. That's true too. And that's a huge piece. That's a huge call out. Is you have to preface like these children stars, these younger celebrities. That's a whole different psychological ball game right there. A whole different one, you know? Having to be adult way too fast. Having to dodge adults way too fast, man. It's unfortunate, but I mean, you know, a lot of people on the outside looking in, like, oh, but he's rich. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's all good. It's all good. Dang, I had a little thing to say. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But, yeah, man. When is this guy coming through? Probably about like an hour or so. Rich is Mariah Carey. Let's talk about Mariah Carey. Mariah, well, we talking about residuals though. We talking about residual dollars. Hey, Argentina got that Sony money. Headlining the Millennium Tour every year is not rich. Well, it's rich. Yeah. You speaking. Rich is subjective. Rich is subjective. Rich is something that's defined by comparison. Quite literally, you know what I'm saying? Rich is subjective. Somebody might say they're rich in one circle and then be like, "Sir, what?" And then they'll say rich in another circle, and I don't know. Rich is subjective, man. CB going on tour every year is not rich. Rich, and then there's wealthy. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What you mean? To become rich, that didn't help me at all. That's fine. Oh, what you mean? That literally didn't help. Yeah, we would have to pull up on the screen for that one. I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, hey, wealthy having wealth, huh? But what is wealth? That's subjective. Semantics. I don't know. I don't know. Health is wealth. I think having humans around you that love you, care about you, loyal to you. That's wealthy, man. That's rich. Got to run, y'all. Have a good day. Nacho, you the GOAT family. It's good to see you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. I hope some of your homies got in, Nacho. Well, you said a couple of them that you know, right? That's all good. It's all good. Well, we gonna be okay either way. We gonna be okay either way. So, but man, yeah. But I mean, okay. So the thing that's what I remembered. The thing that I was talking and having conversations around is like I've been in sales, and of course, we are in a society where we need funds to survive and live and buy food and shelter and all that good stuff. And I was like, and I've been in sales for a really long time. Well, I mean, over the course of my, being alive. And I've always seen a bunch of tactics that people have to game the system, to game each other. You know what I'm saying? Is war in some of these offices, quite literally. You know what I mean? War with their other employees, fellow employees, associates, whatever. War with the customers, you know what I mean? To convince them to purchase something that they don't need or doesn't work for them, would not benefit them at all. Just I've seen some wild sales tactics, right? But I was having the conversation and I was like, man, I'm really enjoying the streaming thing though. And I'm really enjoying the content. I'm really enjoying the conversations. I feel like it's valuable. I feel good about what we're talking about every day, these past 300 days or whatever. I feel good about it. I was like, honestly, I wouldn't mind pushing that out as much as possible. I feel like, when I talk about, you guys get on my helmet about ads. You guys get on my helmet about ads. Like, yo, you need an ad blocker, all this good stuff. And yeah, I get that. A lot of it is slop. But sometimes I come across an ad that's kind of fire or that has a product that actually would benefit me, you know, and that I can afford type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? That is for me. And I feel like more people need to, I feel like more people would benefit from RO Najee conversations. And I was like, yo, I wouldn't mind running up the business bag selling this content. What do you guys think about that statement? What I mean, do you feel like that's valuable? Do you feel like that is also me coming from a creative lens? Um, I made music, beats, engineer for folks on that side, right? I did graphic design. I have drawn pencil, paper, paint, digitally, all that good stuff, typography, like you name it, right? Any art field. And there have been times when, I've monetized on those things. And I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem selling my creative things because I feel like I spent a lot of time learning them. I'm real good at a lot of them. I'm nice at a lot of them. You feel me? So it's like I was talking to somebody. Oh no, I think it was in a fractal. I was talking in the fractal, and I was like, or maybe I'm getting my conversations messed up, but this conversation was had. Where I was like, I don't have a problem finding a client or finding some situation where I'm selling my designs, my artwork, my branding, my corporate branding, whatever, for multi-millions of dollars. Like a lot of these designers and stuff out there. Well, not a lot, but some of these designers and stuff out there. I would not lose sleep over it because I know that my skill set has me at the level where I can, you know, understand a brand brief, sketch up something real quick, go to my digital tools, do it up real quick because I've been doing it for 2 decades, a decade and a half. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and a lot of people, especially, have that conversation in the design world where it's like, oh, um and charging per hour, right? Charging per hour is kind of like a sin in the graphic design world because the problem with charging by the hour in that realm is that if you're good and you're really fast, you're actually hurting yourself. It actually benefits you for you to take longer on a project, which is totally backwards for everyone, for you, for the customer, for the business, for everything. That's backwards. So it's like people will say all the time, you'll hear graphic designers talk about this all the time. Yeah, like I do the same amount of work. I do the same amount of work. I have the same brand thought process professionally around if I'm doing a logo for free for my homie, which still happens, why not? For, somebody that's up and coming, whatever they have, whatever budget they have to work with. If it's like, buy me a coffee, you know what I mean? $5, $10, whatever. Or if I'm talking to multi-million dollar company and they need branding to go on their private jet. You know what I'm saying? It's the same brand process. You're not dumbing down your process for your homie to do the free work. You know what I'm saying? Versus building a logo for a plane. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't have any problem selling something that I feel is like dope and positive and all that good stuff. And I feel like a lot of the content that I'm seeing out there that is pushed, and a lot of the gambling stuff, and a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of the crypto stuff that I was in as well too. Like 90% of the projects I was seeing in that realm. It's like, dang, I don't know how those folks would sleep at night. But for me, it's like I feel like our content is dope. Is you know what I'm saying? It's funk. We gonna get up out there. We gonna get it out there. So, long story short, we gonna run it up. We gonna optimize. We gonna look at the data. We gonna do all that good stuff, and we gonna do it morally, ethically, and hope everybody learns something along the way, along the journey. So, the second half it's starting off fly. Last night and yesterday, it was another little experiment, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see what happens with that, but I'm not going to pay too much attention on it. I'm not going to dwell too much attention because we already had like some goals set for the second half of the year, this month, the rest of this year, and then going forward after that. You know what I mean? I don't think this the streamer you and all that good stuff is gonna put a dent, gonna put a blip in anything that we were planning, you know? And that goes for the Onaji side and what we got planned for the UVR side. So it's all good. It's all good, man. A lot of those conversations are coming out from newer connections that we're making where we're kind of in this trap, this mindset sometimes, Black and brown communities, especially where we don't want to charge for services. We don't sometimes we won't even take money from folks that are trying to give us money, trying to compensate us, trying to support us. Sometimes we're like, no, I can't take your money. I can't take your money. It's like we're pushing against collaboration, which is it's just a wild time. It's a wild time. What's good, my guy? Okay, we coming through, joining after the bathroom break, W break. That's what's up. Got my guy, 23 Zai. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna chat a little bit more about this week. This week. Yeah, yesterday, a bunch of stuff. So it's a good time, man. Now he got his tabbed up. Look at the man. He's going in. That's what's up. Where does this myth come from? I never met these people who don't want to take money from people they know. Really, I mean, okay. Well, let's keep it a buck then. I mean, I know a lot of people in the West like that. And maybe it's just like a siloed community type of thing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe great migration type of energy. I don't know. But I know a lot of folks like that. A lot of folks like that. And it's huge, it's hugely problematic. What we talking about, man? We talking about communities. We're talking about communities. We're talking about money. This coffee got me. You're a fool, Zai. You're a fool. I love it. I love it. What's going on? BK. What's going on, family? How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome in. My guy, my guy. Chilling, chilling. It's good to see you, man. I appreciate you coming through. That's love. We diving in, man. Where that boy Joey at? He's probably chilling, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think Joey would have a very interesting and needed commentary around yesterday. I'm not gonna hold you. I know he one of those little secret sleuths like Zai, man. Y'all be in there studying people's lore. I love it. You just popped up, so I had to follow. Man, that's big love. Don't you follow? That's fire. That's love. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, the channel's been growing like crazy. I'm Onaji B and Brian behind Onaji and Onaji University. We started back in 2022. You know, started in the emerging tech side, all that good stuff. Banana back in the building. What's good, family? But yeah, we started this live stream journey. Turned the cams on April last year, and now we're day 323 today, 365. That's incredible. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I'll be honest. Well, I'm always pretty honest, y'all. That boy Joseph, you be in Krusty's chat? Yes, sir. Shout out to Krusty, man. He's going in, man. Krusty's going in. He's doing some things. Share some streaming tips for him. All right. I mean, for me, and I was giving streaming tips yesterday to some more homies. Shout out to Z and his call. They were asking me about streaming, and I was just telling them, and I'll tell everybody this. Um, I, as you probably can tell, treat streaming, live streaming, cams on, all that good stuff, the video content side as another art medium, right? I have a intentional approach to the background, the scenery, everything, the branding, all that good stuff, right? And the lore. Um, but there's a lot in live streaming specifically as a medium that you cannot control. You cannot control it at all. And things will go wrong, things will go left. There is an incredibly steep learning curve because of that. A lot of people get frustrated because they're like they think they do have a vision for what they have a vision for what they want to do and how they want it to look, but it's hard to get up that point. And there's a multitude of different ways that you can stream. First of all, right, you can just do desktops, depends on what kind of computer you have. We got the free open source software OBS, which is a beast and a monster, and a lot of folks use it, but there is a big learning curve with that. And the coolest part to me, the most frustrating part and the coolest part, is that the only way to learn it is just to do it. This is one of those industries, one of those things, one of those mediums where you're thrown into the fire, and that's it. There is no almost live, there is no fake live. I mean, there is to a certain extent, right? You can record for yourself and have nobody in the chat, or have your friends come in and pretend chat, but that's not really a thing. You might as well just go live. So Paul Brown said facts. It's like there is no like practice lives. You know what I mean? So yeah. So just know that you're gonna have to grow over time. There's still things that I'm learning on day 300 and up. You know what I'm saying? Which is actually pretty much like around more like 350, almost 400, because we were streaming before this 365 journey. It's like I'm learning stuff every day that sometimes is like it's right there in front of me. Like, oh, I should have pushed that button 100 days ago. You know what I mean? But it's all good. It is fun. For me, the biggest part I love the most is like just yapping. And clearly I can yap, I can talk about whatever. Um, I have some kind of opinion on dang near everything, but I'm also not afraid to say when like, oh, I don't know. Like I want to learn from y'all as well too. So I love interacting. I love interacting with the chat. I love talking with the folks and all that good stuff. So streaming is kind of cool for me, and also there's this visual element to it too. I'm a graphic designer, so it's like it's perfect, man. Make my little emotes and draw my little stickers and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, just try it and try different methods, man. So, the IRL,
Dom the Monko.
the IRL is different from desktop, is different from everything. You know what I mean? So gain is take as much feedback from folks, like even this, take as much feedback from this, but you have to try it yourself, and you have to go live, and it is gonna suck the first week. My end up building was good. All this time I knew you and didn't know you were doing stickers and emails. Yeah, Papa Browse, you think you thought I had the big bag and I was paying for them? Or you was like, those suck and they don't look like they cost any money. No, I'm just kidding. I got a graphic design background, man. So all the branding and stuff I've been doing. Um, but yeah, so it's good. I'll hit you up then. Let's go. Let's go. You already know. Maya, what's the word? How you doing, family? You in the car? Let's get it. Um, that's what's up. Zai, let me know, man. Wait, let me see. We can get you pop up on the screen. We be in there. You let me know how you want to get it done. I cannot hear you though, so but it's all good. W mans. W Zai, man. Um, so yeah, I'm having a blast with that, the Discord stickers and emotes and all that good stuff. Getting to do some brand design for the UVR, getting to do some brand design with all that good stuff. So it's cool. I'll tell you what happened recently. Hey, W's on the way to doctor appointment. I hope everything's solid. Hope everything's solid. W fam. Rocking it, locked in. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Unc needs a snack. Okay. We got some new redeems, Maya. We turned it into a cool little real channel, doing it our way though. So, a little applesauce. What you know? Y'all be eating applesauce? Applesauce cool. I look like a really old person eating applesauce. Hmm. But it's all good. Big redeem, big redeem. We in there. All right. We got my guy. He's ready. We here. It's gonna be. We are old, bruh. I know, but it's a good time. But we're really not. We're really not old, which is the kids will find out when they get our age, and then yeah, then we will be really old. All right, Zai, my guy in the building. Oh, Najee, you apologist. I'm
Bruh.
crying. Chew your applesauce, bruh. You
Good
got
brother.
part going
How
on.
we doing?
Doing amazing, family. How's everything your way, man? It's good to
Good,
see you.
man. Yo, appreciate you tuning into the stream this morning.
Of
Yo, let's
course,
talk about
always.
Najee's routine, bro. He wakes up
Oh, here we go.
7 a.m., 6 a.m. He gets his stream clips on, bro. This guy posts, first thing he does, he posts a Twitch story. I didn't even know that was a feature that people will use. I think that's an old head
You
feature.
don't
I'm not
wait,
gonna lie.
wait. You don't use Twitch stories?
No,
Oh, why not?
I think honestly, that's an old head feature. That's like
Oh,
Instagram, like threads. Like no one really uses it, you know? Let's be real.
wow.
Oh, let's share chats.
Did you
Wait.
not? Did you not hear it, Maya? No, that's okay. So that's funny because one of the homies he came through, and we've been getting a little yeah. Let's get that stream together going. Let's get it. Oh, what happened? Get started. Boom, bang, bang. Got him.
There we go.
Let's mute up. Allow W's. W's. Got the homie Elijah in the building too. Cool. Hold on. Let me get this.
Yes, sir.
Bang. Got it. Mute. You already hit that share chat? Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
sir. Let's get it.
Sheesh. This guy's a streamer. I love it. All right, cool. Y'all can hear us and everything. All right, cool.
Is my mic OD?
Sounds good. Your mic OD? No, sounds cool.
Like,
Sounds
you
cool to
use
me.
a fan?
Nah.
Okay, it has a what is it? Suppressor or whatever. That's good.
Noise
All right.
cancellation.
Yeah, noise
Suppressor, yeah.
cancellation. Yeah.
All right, let me get you do a little intro real quick. Do a little intro.
Of who I am?
No,
Oh, a
we
streamer.
got another
You?
guest.
Oh,
No, we got
Elijah.
another guest. You know what I'm
Guys,
saying?
I have a +1 to talk about streamer you. This is a person that has been on Twitch for half a decade, streaming on and off.
Sheesh.
They have been in multiple communities, different parts of Twitch. And yeah, they actually know someone personally from their past that got selected to Streamer U
Okay.
2026. And there's this funny story about that. And his name is Elijah M_C, personal trainer,
Let's go.
entrepreneur from Atlanta.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Good family. How you doing? Welcome.
what's good, Najee?
Everything is all good. Everything is all good.
Oh, I recognize you.
Okay, let me know. What's up? What's the word?
Okay, there were like two streamers. Zara, correct me if I'm wrong.
What's up?
He told them to break up on stream, right? Do you remember the two streamers?
Nah, yo, you're wilding out, Elijah. Straight off the bat,
I remember.
nah, he's gonna kick you. Nah, Miss B likes Elijah already. All right, give your self introduction, Elijah. I called you a longtime Twitch creator. You know, you're from Atlanta. You're an entrepreneur. You're a returning content creator very soon. You're planning big things with your homie Co in Atlanta. You might move out of Atlanta.
For sure. Yeah, I've been around for a minute, you know, so like a lot of the people that signed up to be in SU, you know, a lot of them didn't get in. What do you think about that?
I mean,
we're going.
I think for me, I was telling Chad earlier, earlier in the live today. I think about everything like on the spectrum, right? And the far end of the spectrum of possibility was like all of us get in, like even me get in, like some random, this is crazy, like we're gonna take over streamer you, right? On the other side of the spectrum, like the worst case scenario was like I would have just like one homie to cheer for. But what ended up happening was worse than that. Was like I had no homie to cheer for. Like literally literally everyone I knew did not get in. And I was just like, and it was rough because I was watching, he's revealing and we're getting like a third of the names down. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing the math. I'm like, that's a bad ratio. I feel like I would have seen somebody I know, and it wasn't happening. First third of the board. Halfway through, I'm like, I still don't know anybody on that board. And I'm like, crap. I mean, I know the big names, and stuff like that, but it's like the people that I would rally behind, like I could do watch time in their chats and I'm in there type vibe. No. Second, third, we're 2/3 in. I'm like, this is not good. I'm probably gonna end my stream. I need to go do the dishes. I'll tap up the homies. But yeah, it sucked because I was just like, dang, that was not even on my radar for a worst case scenario. And it was kind of annoying. I'm not gonna hold you, but it really kind of put in perspective like what was really going on.
Oh, whoa. Well, I would think like it would open up your eyes to realize there's really a whole nother world out here that you don't even know exists. The fact that you don't
Facts.
know, any of the people that got on.
Yeah.
You got to really broaden your, your connections.
Facts.
100%.
And I feel like and I wasn't like super tapped in with SU the first year. I think literally I only really knew like Snow Cone really like before. But after that, I've been tapped in with like a bunch of streamers after that and stuff. But so I feel like this might be the same type of vibe, but it was just I'm telling you, I had like I'm telling you, it's probably I can name like 50 to 100 names that I know all applied. And I'm like, if I had to pick through them, it would be hard. So I was like
Jaden
what
Violet.
you're saying. You follow Jaden Violet?
I mean, I like his content, but like, what he didn't get in, right?
No, he didn't get in. He didn't get in.
Oh man, and that's like who you knew though.
Well, I knew a whole bunch of
Elijah. That's his son, bro.
My son.
That's his son,
bro.
What's good,
if you go to Jaden Violet's chat room and put watch time Onaji, about to say like 2 months, gang. Serial.
Okay, 2 months. That's
practically his godson, bro. He spends more time in his chat room than maybe his son, his real son, bro. It's crazy.
So you would know what's best for him. That's why you told him break up with her.
What? Yo,
I did not do that. Elijah, hold on.
Elijah's clip for me. Elijah's clip for me.
No, when I found that out, I was surprised. I was out the loop. So that was a them thing. Elijah, don't be putting me into that.
Nah, I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling. I'm dead trolling.
That's funny. That's funny.
They didn't break up, Chad. They didn't break up.
You don't think?
Bro, I don't believe anything I see on the internet.
But that's the problem. And I think that's the problem. How did we get there? How did we get there where it's like nothing's real? Something's got to be real.
Tyra, do you know the first streamer to do it, to like fake break up on stream? It goes back
to like the early 2010s of Twitch.
Yeah, like it goes back. Like they fake break up, because their communities don't mix.
Really? I don't recall. I'm gonna be real, but it's a business move. It's always a business move, right?
Always a business move.
Always a business move.
You ever been in the e-girls chat and her mods time you out or ban you? You know what I'm saying? Just because
I got more followers than them, more aura, I get more attention than them when they have a sword. Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm still fighting the mods out here.
We're not fighting mods, but yeah, that is.
Now, do you know anyone that made it?
Yes, I know. Yes, I have met probably maybe 4 people in real life that have made it this year. But that's because I went to TwitchCon. Shout out TwitchCon. That was like the greatest networking event. And honestly, it was euphoric. Hashtag TwitchCon 2026. Who's going? Anyways, yeah. An Asian streamer, Fumi Bean, got in. That's the homie. She moved into a creator house from Oregon with multiple Asian creators, and she made it. Shout out to all the girls making it. I'm gonna be surprised. I did not know there were so many corners of the internet with so many girl creators. But I did realize all these girl creators or streamers, their main platform, half of them at least weren't Twitch streamers. They had a million on Instagram. There's a controversial pick where a girl does adult content that got picked. And yeah, I'm not sure. Onaji, you pointed that out, where there's a lot of girl picks. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. JV just recently did a New Jersey content house, and I was telling him I think it should be like try to get as close to 50-50 as you can. So yeah, it's fire, man. I think we recognize how this platform, how these streaming platforms kind of overall unfortunately view and treat the ladies over here, and it's not cool. You know what I mean? So I think it was gas. So kudos to Kai and team, for those picks. I'm sure people out there are talking about and debating all day around, the type of picks, or whatever the content around with. I really don't care about all that, because we're trying to fix the problem first of, the diversity side. So if that's the way that, they're approaching that, oh, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
I mean, also this was a way to bring. This also was another way to bring other audiences that don't watch live streams. So it was a good move that these people's platforms weren't mainly streaming. And now people that follow them are going to get into watching streams. Because let's be honest, a lot of people watch clips and that's their form of watching streams. And now they're going to have this 3-day bender of watching streams consistently and get addicted of watching streams and being in the communities, It's like that Love Island. They're so like attached to it, addicted. They like group up and talk. They get on FaceTime. They watch the newest Love Island episode. Now it's Streamer University 2026.
Okay.
I will say though. Wait, hold on.
You got to pause with the run-on sentences, gang. You got to let it go.
Oh, I need commas. I have a lot to say. So, I'm trying to get it out there. But Elijah, me and Elijah can agree. We actually talked about this a year ago. Wendy Ortiz hosted what was it? Do you remember what it was called?
Sleepover, right?
Sisathon.
No? Yes, yeah, some shit. It was both. Like they did sleepover during the Sisathon or something.
Yeah, they did a Sisathon and brought hella female creators, streamers, TikTokers. And now we're getting that. We said we needed this like girl power, and now we're gonna see a streamer
I hope so. But like, all right.
Oh, you think there's gonna be beef?
I don't think there's gonna be beef, but like, I don't think it's gonna be like necessarily girl power. It's definitely just gonna be everybody just collabing 100%.
But afterwards, like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like a snowball.
What happened after the last Streamer University? Did you see girl power?
No, bro. Did you see this draft board of streamers this time? There are so many women on there. Am I lying, Onaji?
There was. I mean, I feel like there was quite a few last year too, though.
You think so? All right, name 5.
Well, I didn't watch any of SU like that, so you'd be like, name 5 dudes, and I'll be like, in the same boat. So
okay, that's fine.
Nah, so let's talk about you want to talk about girl power. There's a girl that got on there that everybody had like, a very like crazy opinion on her getting on there.
Really?
Yeah, I think she might have like retired from OF or something, and she became a streamer. And like when she got on there, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, OF creators are going to streamer you." I thought he said that wouldn't happen. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, I was surprised kick streamers were going this time.
Bro, you trying to fuck?
I mean, with the kick streamers though, I feel like he only highlighted like 5 of them or so, where he was like, pulling up the videos, pulling up the VODs to see if they're alive, and there was only a couple of them like, oh, they stream on Kick. It was like a handful.
Yeah.
So I
mean, these were outliers. I mean,
yeah, facts.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, do you think he had any like biases on any of the students?
His family.
Well, I was
right. Najee?
They weren't really students, right? They're like extra faculty or whatever. The janitors and stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about like any like attractive preference.
Oh, isn't he still with his girl?
Wait, what? Whoa, what are we? Whoa.
I mean,
wait, what?
I mean,
what are you bringing, Elijah? You're crazy.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that. We know in this world there's pretty privilege. You know what I'm saying? They did a whole segment where he announced Marlon, and then he take off his shirt and he trying to mock him, and putting polls in the chat. Pretty sells, and that's nothing new. So I mean, that's not surprising to me. That's not surprising to me at all.
Maybe like let's think. If you were a
that's
dean,
part of the whole stream, I'm dead.
If you were a dean and there was a girl you thought was a little cute, you might slide her in that school real quick. You can't get mad at it. He's still young. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
if we had where it was more 50-50 everywhere, and we had ladies at the table making the decisions at the top 2, the reverse would be the same way, and that's fine. Like, pretty sells, man. People like to be around attractive folks. That's not a new thing. You know what I mean? So I just hope, with being that they also added somebody that was 17, was what
Ribsy,
the little young homie, where I just hope it doesn't get out of hand, and I hope they set some ground rules, and I hope they, any instances that are, over the top, a little controversial, they handle it immediately, because I don't want something to happen to, overall his brand, something like that. Because at the end of the day, I am rooting for the home team creators, the Black, Brown, Allied folks, all those folks. A lot of times, especially in the US, we're playing catch up. Generationally, we're playing catch up. The money side, the wealth, we're playing catch up. So the young Black creators, Black and brown creators, get into the bag. I'm not mad at. I just need them to be safe and smart around that. And Elijah, like you're saying, yeah, sometimes sometimes the people can get swayed, male or female, to pull some attractive folks in there, let them slide through with the pretty privilege. It's not a new thing. I just need them to make sure they keep it in line so it doesn't go left at SU, because the content, the background content, which all these chats are highlighting, is different than we've seen from year 1.
Yeah, I definitely think they just need to stay protect the youth, since there's going to be a younger person there 100%. Even in like regular colleges, there do end up to be like younger kids there because they're smarter.
Right.
So,
facts.
They just got to treat that accordingly 100%.
And if we keep it in a buck, I am Unc, and I feel like I have kids that are 18, quote unquote, adults and all that good stuff, and a lot of y'all 18 to 25-year-olds, y'all ain't really adults like that. So when we say the youth, all of them is youth to me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we got to protect all of those folks, because I still view them as youth, as an old Unc, man.
Wait, Onaji.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 41.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Onaji B.
What's up?
Why didn't you apply, bro? Like, this too old. Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Miss V said you did it.
I said on the far end of that spectrum of possibilities, everybody gets in. All my homies, all that good stuff, me included. That was on this side of the spectrum. On the other side of the spectrum, at least one, and it was not that.
Who was the oldest person that got in? Does anyone know?
Duke. No, that had to be. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it probably is.
I need to find out her name for real, but you know, the
puzzles,
the auntie that does the puzzles. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got the librarian role.
Nah, Duke and her is like neck and neck.
Puzzle Grandma. Is that her handle, Ms. V?
I think so. Yeah.
Puzzle Grandma.
That was a good pick.
Yeah, that's cool. Facts.
Puzzle lady. Yeah. No, but student wise, I wanted to see some unks in there.
So Elijah, my question for you, and I think you'd be a valuable resource for this. You're saying like, okay, this should be a marker to where like, no, you're in a bubble, and I would agree. I'm not opposed to that. Who are some of your favorite picks? Who are some of the people that you do know? Who should we watch out for if we, because I'm not tabbing up everybody, that's for sure. So let me know who some of your creators who think are going to stand out, going to use this catalyst, this opportunity, this monumental moment, and go crazy with it. Like, let us know.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about the whole list.
Go to streameruniversity.com. It shows everyone.
Okay, but all right. So one thing that I think is gonna be great is the fact that they got in like a bunch of streamers that are already familiar with each other, whether they're big or small. It's gonna make for good content. As long as they include like the unknown smaller creators,
yeah,
this is gonna be a movie because there's a lot of funny comedian type streamers in there too. So if this is done correctly and they literally make it like a movie, then yeah, everybody's gonna come out winning.
That's what's up. Did you apply, Elijah?
Yeah, I didn't get in, bro. Hey, maybe next year, bro.
Oh, this was a crazy poll. Kai selected Sky Jackson, former Disney Channel actor. What do you think about that, Elijah? You like that pick?
Think about what?
Sky Jackson got picked. She played
bro, that's Zuri, bro.
Zuri, yeah, and Jesse.
That's Zuri, bro. Like,
controversial
pick, think about
bro.
that show. You think about her. She's like the main character, pretty much. One of the main characters. So is she gonna come with main character energy on SU? That's the question.
Damn, this is like the sequel. Yeah, there's so many creators, bro. What do you wait? Onaji B. You were talking about the core boys. They all made it.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that back up. I think I heard, and it makes sense to me, that they all pretty much applied as faculty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think, I'm not gonna lie, this feels like Kai was a certain little dominance, like a little Sunny moment type vibes. Like, nah, we gonna have y'all as students. We gonna bring all y'all in here to my U. I think that's interesting, and that makes sense. That a lot of people were like, why are they picking so many highly successful, already on people like that? And I was thinking the same thing. Like, they probably wouldn't have applied as students. So to have them kind of moved into that category, it's kind of interesting. It's also strategic somewhere, but I thought that was an interesting call out for the show. But it is what it is.
You think he was a little boy in there?
A little bit. And I don't know what reason he would have to do that. I don't know the lore of the story, backstory like that, but that's kind of,
For them last year, I think it was an afterthought to even apply.
And that might be a reason. That might be a reason to, in response, be like, cool, come as students. I don't know.
So I think he really wants to see how these people play their role, because it's one thing to be a teacher, but as a student, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want. If you're a teacher, you have an image to uphold. As a student, you can pretty much just be you. So I think that's really what he wants to see. Like, all right, how is this person going to act when they have this freedom?
You don't think they already have that outside, like as their core little content group? Or you mean
100% they do, but he's saying
thing.
like in this big collab space, how are they gonna act when they have the freedom? Pretty much. Yeah, like if they're a teacher, they got to put on a good image. But if they're not, you know, how are they gonna act?
So you think him creating all of this you know, multi-million-dollar content himself, do you think he's just entertained by it? Like this is a social experiment for him and he's just this is entertainment for him?
I mean, look at not just entertainment. I mean, just for him, he had like 1 million people watching. So
yeah, entertainment while you making money.
Everybody watching that.
It's a dream.
Everybody gonna be watching that. So he wants to make
think he profits off this?
Huh?
You think he profits financially, or is it just a legacy building moment?
Yes and no. Like he'll profit just for streaming 100%. If he would have streamed hella, like he'll make money. But like off of this, the amount of money he's putting into it versus the amount of money he's getting back is probably not too much. But like legacy, like his name's gonna be out there way more. You know what I'm saying?
He said every year.
Yeah.
As long as he's, you know, on Twitch.
Yeah.
And beyond. Now he's broadcasting on YouTube.
I'm wrong though, because he does have multiple brands that he's promoting. So he's probably gonna make a crazy amount of money.
The Vet. Bang.
Yeah. Crazy.
Are you guys gonna buy the Streamer U University merch? He said he's dropping a collection. Affordable. Onaji U. Come on.
That's the thing. I got my own university, you know what I'm saying?
But this is different niches. Yours is emerging tech. His is a streamer university.
If mine is emerging tech, then what is his? It's what? It's brain rot? What? Nah.
Yo.
What
I don't know this, man.
Hey, he don't really know any of us, apparently. But that's all right.
Yo, shout out to my Mexicans though. 2 Mexicans made Streamer U. I don't think I think Wendy and Danny Bands and her sister made it last year. So shout out to my Mexicans. At least 2 made it. What do you Onaji, what do you think about honestly, yo, I'm really proud, bro. Like there's a lot of black creators on this list. Do you have it pulled up?
Me? Nah.
Yeah.
But there was, and that was cool to see. And I'm not gonna lie, I did see a little chatter in chat that I didn't really like, as far as like pointing that out, highlighting that. To me,
like you said,
makes sense, and
we're catching up. You know? We're catching up, bro.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Wait, pause, Zyro. So you just went on to say 2 Mexican streamers went on there. Only what? 2. You're talking about we're catching up.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Am I lost?
I mean, if you equate that as like a black and brown home team, black and brown alliance, then yeah, I feel it.
Last year there was hella black people. This year is hella black people, bro.
Yeah, that's great. That's great, bro.
Ain't nothing changed, bro. You talking about like got accepted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing changed, bro. Like
no, because do you guys not remember last year? People were complaining about that. People were complaining about that last year.
Yeah, it's the same thing this year.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Like he don't give a bro. You got to realize, like he don't care if people are complaining. He's gonna do whatever he thinks is entertaining.
Facts.
Yeah, exactly. Shao Kai. All right. Do we want to go into the segue into Elijah's friend that made it, former friend that made it? Talk about the call you received.
The call I received? Oh yeah.
You were talking about it.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't really talk about this call too much, but what I can say is you know, he was like very surprised when she made it. You know, shout out Malik. You know what I'm saying? You know, very, very I would say like as a creator, she's willing to put herself out there in any type of light and she doesn't care. And like that like unapologetic attitude is what you need as a streamer for real. To get, you know, to go forward 100%. Like that, and then you need to have like the right people around you. And you'll 100% grow. So like that's that, you know, shout out her for making it. You know, we have had our differences in the past. She might say "fuck you" right now, or she might not. I don't really know how she feeling. You know, but shout out her.
Okay.
Shout out her. I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be tuned in for a little bit. You know. Yeah. J3 in the building. It's good to see you, family. Rex,
Are you
good
gonna
to
be
see you.
tuned in? No, because now that you know nobody that you know is on there, who are
Yeah.
you rooting for?
I'm you know, adjacent from or outside of the folks that I know, you know, it's gonna be home team. So anytime Black Brown making waves in entertainment, making waves in, you know, amassing some wealth, I'm here for it for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking at it, and also, you know, I'm here for diversity. I'm here to support the ladies as well too. So I mean, you know, as long as it don't get too, it is Elijah. As long as it don't get too crazy, because I am old and I can't be. You know what I mean? No, like, you feel me?
You gotta be in bed by 9.
when it
Already
when it gets a little too crazy, yeah, nah.
already knowing, gang. Who do you think is gonna get MVP? And then who do you think is gonna go from like, you know, basically pulling like no type of views to like thousands?
So like Yana, the Yana of this group,
Did she have no views?
she was streaming off the PS4, bro.
Oh wow.
She had like a TikTok audience. I heard.
Okay.
I mean, whoever treats it as like regular school, regular social engagement, like, you know, you have to socialize. You know, you have to put yourself out there. The people who are going to network the most, they're going to win. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's going to collaborate the most, they're going to win. If you're just going to be a fly on the wall, be scared, be overwhelmed, intimidated, all that good stuff, you know, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of cameras. You know what I mean? And social anxiety is going to go crazy. That's one thing I did notice in the first year. It's like people are thrown into that. They're thrown into the fire, and a lot of people aren't built for that. And that's no shade at them. You know, that a lot of humans don't really, you know, they get overstimulated. It is what it is. But I mean, the people who are going to approach it like one seriously on the networking side, collaboration side, really trying to make some connections, some friendships, all that good stuff, they're gonna go crazy. I mean, I want to see the people who are trying to, like, you know, going and networking with like T-Pain and Lizzo and PBM, and like, you know, who's like, I secretly do music on the side. My streaming community doesn't know, like, what's up, like that type of vibe. Those are the people who are going to make the most out of this situation. And they should. I think everybody should collaborate as much as possible. And the homies that didn't get in, they should be collaborating as much as possible too on the outside. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
100%. What about you, Zyra? Who do you think is gonna get MVP?
Who's gonna get MVP?
And breakout.
Bro, you know what I just thought about when Onaji was talking? Bro, I want to see a Streamer U documentary. And I feel like when he mentioned Fly on the Wall, if I got admitted, I would low-key work on a little Streamer U documentary. I feel like that would be so cool. Like, as a filmmaker, like having access to that campus, all those personalities, characters, get like interviews after crazy events. Like last year, there's like they went to the bar, like they had a party. Maybe like when there's that intruder, like
Sarah, send it again for me.
Send it. Oh, when Nina got there's someone that got in trouble, bro. Yeah, I don't know. That would be cool. But you said the breakout. Yo, Najee B, can you pull up Streamer University tab? Is that possible on here?
Man, you want me to do some more work? No, I'm just playing. We got it.
Our webcam's gonna be like too small?
No, well, yeah, it's gonna be small, but it's fine. Ooh, look at that. Okay, little update to the website.
Let me refresh.
Little update to the website. We good. Hold on.
Sent it over.
Wait, send it through Zyro.
Send it over.
Class of 26, man.
Bang.
Rats all accepted. Oh, hey, merch right on the top. I'm trying to see what the merch looks like. One thing I do, and I mentioned this too, I love the branding. Ooh. I love the branding.
Let's start the student. Let's go down the columns like quickly.
Let's not. No, I'm just saying.
No, Sarah Safari. Great pick. I'm not gonna lie, Elijah. You know about Sarah Safari? I'm mute, buddy. Great pick.
Wait, Zyro, did you send it again?
I did.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I got rated. So like your chat might go crazy.
You got rated?
AWA.
Jeez.
Possibly.
All right, let me send it in. I sent it. You got it? All right.
Nah, I didn't get it. What's going on?
I sent it in. Do you have Chrome?
This is kind of cool though. I like the little icons they got, you know, their
no, this is legit
platform on here. You know?
Last year we didn't even have this. It was just like we had to look at like articles.
And they misspelled some level up.
Yeah.
It's saying I'm joining. Did I join?
Join what?
We got.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. We got. Let's see. I only see two Ks down there.
Go bottom right. Scroll a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about. It's 3 Kick homies, 1 TikTok homie, and 1 YouTube homie.
Yeah, it was like Twitch dominated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you join, Elijah? You did?
It says I did.
Now you gotta click it. Now you gotta click it. Elijah, lock in.
Bro, it's not going through. I'm so for real. It's not going.
So you're clicking on join?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna knock again. There we go. Anyways, Najee, lead the wave.
Man, y'all got me pulling up a screen now, man. We good. I like the professors is cool. Yeah, Lizzo up there.
Lethal shooter.
W pretty.
I sent it in, Elijah.
Yeah, lethal shooter over. Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Are we lost? Argentina?
Dang.
In USA.
Bruh.
I mean, from a production side, this is cool. It's a step up. It's leveled up, you know. And also, we haven't seen anything about the alumni though. That was the cliffhanger. We don't know anything about the alumni, who's in, how many, any of that information, which was also kind of interesting.
I think Snowy and Primate Page got it. Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
Who do you want to return? Najee B.
Hey man, you know, I mean that changes now that I know the student list though. You feel me? Yeah. That changes now that I know the student list. So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you're saying, Elijah. Yeah, I'm in that bubble. And I'm feeling it. And it's like I'm like, dang, I don't want to just be like, okay, well, I'm not going to pay attention to it at all. Like a part of me is feeling that way, you know, because from a productivity side, like I'm focused on, you know, my brand, my other closest homies brands and stuff like that. Right. But the other side is like, no, I do need to kind of stay tapped in and tuned in and balance it to see like, okay, no, these are some talented creators that got picked. Like this was just some hard picking, you know, and learn some techniques and, even network with those folks. I'm real good, y'all. I'm real good at going to people's chats and chatting. You know what I'm saying? I'm a D1 chatter, making friends real quick, networking like crazy. So I'll probably do a lot of that. You know what I mean? I'll do a lot of that. But it just sucks because I wish I had somebody on the inside as well, too. You know what I mean? So 1 or 2 homies in there. So, but it's all good. we gonna make some new homies, and I'll have a couple homies in there that we make this year, just like we did last year. So no big deal. But I'm excited either way. So.
Okay. Now, for returning people, do you think Rakai should get in? That was very controversial. I had a few people saying they don't want him to get back in. What do you think about
that? In what regard? What do you mean?
They were saying he was going crazy, like he was doing too much, you know, and they were saying that he was like seeking all the attention. What do you think about that?
Is it that the point? You're competing for spotlight.
I mean, he's the dean. You feel me? It's like
no,
Chancellor.
Rakai.
Oh, okay. My bad. You know, I have my own thoughts. on Rakai. I think he get a lot of flack, man. I think a lot of everything that makes up him is environmental. You know, we were talking earlier. I think before you guys hopped in, we were talking about like child stars and different things like that. That's a special thing on a young person's mental, right? You got to grow up real fast, a lot of spotlight, all that good stuff. I think he catches a lot of heat. I also think he plays into a lot of it, of course. But as far as him not being able to come back, that would be an on him thing, you know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me. It's hard for me, Zai and Elijah, because like I really do I'll be rooting for everybody home team. I'm not gonna hold you, even when you know, I really be doing. I do. I know there's a greater force, you know, especially in the U.S. against that conglomerate, and it's like you know, I'm rocking. Of course, I can point out things when things need to be corrected and stuff like that, but a lot of times it's in response to environment. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. It might be too mature of an answer. It's not gonna go viral, the clickbait stuff, but I mean that's what it is. That's what it is.
What about you, Zara?
I feel like Rakai has proved that he's gonna be disruptive and like a wild card after his first performance. And I think Kai values that as good and also bad. So it just depends on how much Kai has matured. Does he like Rakai in that environment again? Because I don't know, dude. It's like it is content, but I mean he's still young. He hasn't really showed that he has matured. You know, so it just depends on that. But I mean, Rakai is gonna bring entertainment. He has his own even younger audience than Kai, in my opinion, because they latch onto him. And I don't know. I feel like he should be admitted, even though my heart's saying, "Yo, chill." There might be some problems, but like Onaji B said,
you know, and you were talking about the sisters. Do you think they should get in, the Ortiz sisters?
That's yo. What's my Onaji B impression? Yo, that's home team. Yeah, I'm rooting for them, bro.
Nah, because like, you know, a lot of people thought that, you know, they probably weren't gonna get in.
So, last year?
No, this year.
Why wouldn't they? But they bring like a whole nother audience to this. Like,
so basically, you know, the ATL thing got shut down, right? The ATL IRL audition.
Yeah.
So like, they had came out there.
And they were like showing attitude
and shit. Huh?
They were showing attitude. Oh, you saw them personally?
Yeah, we seen them out there. And basically they came all the way out there, and they didn't even get to see him.
Are you saying that's a sign that Kai's team doesn't even want to be involved with them anymore?
No, I'm saying like after that happened, a lot of people were like, "Are they even gonna be able to get in? Like, what's going on here?" You know, because they were at the door that everybody else was coming out of. So, you know, it's a little controversy there. You know, do you think that they should be allowed in though?
Of course, bro. What? I mean, what are you? are you saying I'm gonna say no? Like what? Like obviously, like you're just. I mean, what's up on RGB?
I mean, you brought up the IRL. That was the plot twist too early on. It's like that was interesting in a way that was handled was interesting. I think that was kind of tossed together, thrown together a little last minute,
That was just
from
extra
the
like
NY.
promotion.
Right. And I don't think a lot of homies knew that or understood that or even had that as an option. Which is unfortunate, man, because a lot of people spend their hard-earned money and time and energy getting up out there to do this. But again, it's risk, and the homies that have to understand risk. They have to understand it doesn't matter. You fly, you whatever. I don't know. You live in Australia and you fly to all 3 locations and you get to see Kai on all 3 locations. That still's not going to guarantee you to get in. It's still risk at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I think it was interesting to see too, and I was listening for that to where he was revealing the names and he was going through them, and it was only far and few between where he was like, "Oh yeah, their IRL application really stood out." It was kind of like the same ratio as like, "Oh yeah, they stream over on Kick," so it wasn't a whole lot, and that was one of the things that I was kind of brainstorming. Was like, what's the ratio of how much sway is that IRL gonna have? Because on one hand, it's like those homies are putting in so much extra effort, energy, time, and money to get there and to get in front. But also, like a lot of the other applicants don't have that ability. So it's like, what ratio do you put on that? How do you break that down? You know what I'm saying? If somebody leaks the data around that, that's what I want to see. No, I'm just like I'm trying to get in the data. We in optimization modes, all right? And Elijah, we in the second half of the year. Hey, y'all be in the data analytics panel for the Twitch. You guys better be in there. I'm telling you.
Nah,
it's
bro.
a gold mine, man.
Your community building. Oh, Najee B, you've been looking at your analytics. What time is the best time to stream for you?
The time that I'm streaming right now. Because like last night, I had like 1-2 people in there, but that's the outlier. Kai's live. You know what I'm saying? Your streaming dev is back live with 17,000 people in there as well too. You know what I mean? Which how do you we going that's what I want to know. Like the new tech streamers kind of surrounding these events like that. That's kind of fly to me, So and I think your favorite dev, I think he's home team as well too. He types sounds, look, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels, you know what I mean, black and brown. So which is cool too, which is fly.
Oh, you're talking about the guy I linked you?
You linked him? Hey, W's I don't remember you linking him, but yes, you can take credit for that. No, I'm just like
who?
Your favorite dev, your favorite developer.
That like he puts all the Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, solid.
W's I
lost my thought. Holy.
You was asking analytics, you said what's the best time stream for you?
Oh, I'm okay. Yo, I don't know. Elijah's gonna remember this, but when the streamer you reveal was happening, go to the homepage recommended. Everything was just I could just see the board on everyone's stream.
Everybody was live.
It was insane. Everyone was like, "Yo, my following page." I couldn't even see. Like when there's people live, you can show more, and it's like the not live channels. I couldn't even see the not live channels because there's so many people live. It was crazy.
And everybody was getting more views.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I wasn't. But okay, well, purposely.
Let me be more specific. Like everybody that had like a fan base somewhere, what they would do is they posted it on Instagram, TikTok, yo, come over to my live streamer you, so that everybody actually came over because they're like interested to see if their favorite creator is gonna get in.
Facts. I had like five people tabbed up, almost 10, but it was too chaotic. But no, it reminded me of those Aiden Ross days, Elijah, where everyone was reacting to the Aiden collabs,
the E-dates,
like that just shows Aiden's like the Aiden versus Kai debate. I don't know if we can get to that because Najee B was not there, but
no,
I think Kai has cemented himself as the number one streamer of all time, just like Mr. Beast has become number one.
I was talking about it the last 2-3 days all weekend. It was like this is a Kai effect, and like in real time, you can really view this. This is influencer level. This is a multi, million follower, $1 million production. This is influence where it is drastically changing how everybody is moving, at the push of a notification, which is fly again because it's home team, and I love to see that. I love to see that that type of pool, man. So
B, who do you think's bigger right now in streaming? Speed or Kai?
Like today, like as
Like
of right now, or
recent past year. Ignore the eight-month hiatus.
I see more in my circles, which are, few and far between, that people are tapped into streamers and stuff. They're talking about more speed than Kai. But I'm in an
But I think that's
audience,
because he's international.
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's gonna do it.
And I feel like that's more like, but those are more like not so committed.
Don't be out here putting asterisks on it. Don't be out here
They're
putting
not
asterisks.
so committed.
Are you talking about American audience, or
I'm not trying to downplay speed, but we taking speed money line. Let's turn to a men's podcast against something tangible, not opinions.
Got him.
What do you think, Elijah?
Yeah, so you said like who's like bigger? What were you saying?
Yeah, who's I'm practically asking not who's the biggest, but do you agree that Kai's the number one streamer? Past year.
Okay. So first of all, he hasn't even streamed. So
no, but like still out of the 12 months, he streamed what? 4?
Bro, like if we're talking about like commitment, you know what I'm saying? Like took a break, like a long break.
I don't think that break gives an edge to speed. I'm gonna be real.
No, but if you're talking about direct streamer, like you got to give credit to the dude that streams every day. Right? Like right or wrong. Like it's like all right, it's like a basketball player. Like, all right, you got LeBron James, and then you got like Michael Beasley or something, right?
Nah, stop.
No, pause. No, pause. No,
you gotta really is like Kai returning from when he played baseball. Like, this is huge. He's about to three-peat again.
No, hear me out.
He has a speed, like he hasn't hit that yet. He's hit the international level, but yo, come on.
Hear me out. LeBron is gonna come in maybe like 20 games of the season, and then Michael Beasley gonna be there for 80. Which one you choosing?
Braun?
Exactly.
Now it's playoffs. Bro.
No, I'm just saying, like, who's gonna show up? Who's gonna show up?
Come on.
That's all I'm saying.
Bad analogy, bro. What are you saying?
That's funny.
You're taking 82 games of Michael Beasley before 20 games of LeBron James. 100%. And why are we even 100%. Saying that? Kai and Speed, they're what? They're not.
Bro, they're both exactly. That's my point though. So now you're saying like it's like LeBron and then Steph Curry. Are you taking 80 games of Steph Curry or 20 games of LeBron? Like
here's the thing too, Zai. It's like you're saying, okay, but putting the asterisk on the overseas part, and it's like, okay, but then you're putting the asterisk on he took a break part. It's like, nah, I mean, in chat say, hey, people's making the speed face, not the Kai face. I mean, I don't know, man.
Okay. Speed's become memeable in so many moments. It's like on some flight impact. But Kai's just done so much in streaming. I know Speed's done the world tour, had to come up. I was there.
Nah. Wait. Did you say Lil Tour?
Huh? Did I?
He's done a what?
World tour?
The world tour.
Oh, okay.
Did I say Lil World Tour? I didn't mean it like that.
You said Lil Tour.
World tour. All right.
That's funny.
Hey, I guess 2 versus 1. Let's get off that.
Hey. W combo so far though. I think Elijah, before we get up out of here though, I appreciate y'all both coming up. let us know a little about you, man. I want to hear something about you. Like we talking about all these streamer you folks and everything. I'm gonna tap in with you. What's going on? How long you been streaming for? What's the journey looking like? Let me know.
I've been streaming since like 2021. Not I was heavy consistent a few times, but then like, real life. So like had to lock in on real life, but it's about to be consistent again. Over the years I've made like a bunch of connections. You know what I'm saying? And like I actually still talk to a few people from way back then. I think we'll probably be cool, bro. If we're cool, by like the end of the year, next year, bro, like me and my boy, we got some real good things coming into work. So we want to include a lot of creators. So we'll see how that goes.
Fire.
Oh yeah, I met Elijah through droids. Crazy.
Dope. Shout droids, man. That's fire. Cool. Are you just chatting, just yapping, like gaming or anything, making music? Like
So like just chatting, IRL, reactions, gaming, just whatever I'm feeling like doing though. Really, that's all it is. Like I didn't. All right, so like most people, they're like, okay, I want to become a streamer, right? But me, it was more like somebody was like, yeah, you should stream, type shit. So like, I feel like I would be way more consistent if I had the drive to become a streamer. But like, I really just do it because I love it.
there you go. That's lit. That's lit. All right, cool. Last thing. Let's give 2 pieces of advice each. One for any of the new homies that's getting tapped in and they're about to turn the camera on for the first time. Any tips, tricks for them, and also a little piece of encouragement, advice for any of the folks that didn't get into this streamer you, because it's a whole lot of folks. Is how you go first, man.
All right, streaming tips. Dang, this is a hard one. Streaming tips. Honestly, at the end of the day, just be yourself because you don't want to end up putting on a mask for your whole digital career. I feel like that's one of the most horrible actions you can do as a streamer. You're just shooting yourself in the foot. And for all the people that didn't get in, they applied and had big hopes. Just remember, it's about the journey. Enjoy the journey, the relationships you build with people, the moments you spend with your community. Think about it, your community that you want to build and that you've spent time with. Don't look for that validation from people that honestly, you could care less about. Those 5 people in your chat, those 2 people in your chat, those 10 followers, show them the best time when they're tuning into your stream, because these are people overseas, miles away, hours away, that are coming to your stream and popping out and choosing you before anything else. So at the end of the day, you want to be an entertainer, you want to be a personality on the internet, just be yourself and have fun. Have fun. That's it.
All right, Elijah, what you got for us, man?
Okay, so very, very few people make a living off of just streaming. Okay, so if you're gonna do this, make sure that you're not just only hitting the go live button. Okay, and also it takes a team. Okay, it takes a community to actually grow. Okay, unless you're just lucky. If you're just lucky, you're just lucky. But then when you're lucky, how do you capitalize off of that luck? Okay, look into how to monetize so that when it does happen, you don't end up like every other person that reaches there and then goes back down. Okay, you want to be up there and you want to stay there. Okay, but if you never get up there, bro, look, that there's always a route for somebody. Everybody has their own path. Okay, I feel like you have a better chance if you make genuine connections with other people. Like get put yourself out there, and keep your head up. That's all I gotta say.
Fire, fire. Nah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's love. Yeah. I mean, to anybody that's getting started, and a couple homies were asking me earlier, just know that this is a really hard avenue, a hard art medium, a hard medium in general, creative avenue for perfectionists. There's no such thing as being a perfectionist or anything going remotely perfect in this streaming thing. It's a lot of tech involved. Things are going to go down, internet's going to cut out, someone's going to disconnect for whatever reason. You don't know. It's just it was feeling finicky that day, one day. So there kind of is a steep learning curve, but keep at it and just keep learning. There's different things I'm learning day 350 or whatever I've been streaming since April last year. You know what I mean? And I'm learning new things every day, and that's everybody. That's not a you being an outlier, you being behind. Kind of try to buck that comparison culture, man. Comparison culture be killing us, and just keep grinding. On social media these days, everybody's just it's a highlight reel for everyone. Nobody's showing, oh yeah, this is where I messed up. Oh yeah, this is where I was feeling insecure about it. This is where I really didn't want to spark up or whatever. Nobody's sharing those moments on social media. That doesn't do
Jaden
anything.
Violet is.
Jaden Violet is. Hey, W shout.
Swift, chill.
W shout. That's funny. For the homies that didn't get in, just learn from it. Learn from it, man. Watch and learn. Take some things that what they say, steal like an artist, but be creative, borrow, tweak things. But definitely hone in and watch people for their methods, and don't fall into the trap of just bashing everybody that did get picked. It's a hard thing. And whenever you have thousands, hundreds of thousands of folks, applying to do something, and you only have what, 100 something spots. Come on now, we know what time it is. We know the math on that. You know what I mean? So just just and collaborate with each other on the outside, man. And let's celebrate this win. It's a big win for the space, man. It's a big win for the home team, no matter how we look at it. And that's what it is. So for sure. That's all I got on that. Man. Zai, Elijah, I appreciate y'all coming up today, rocking with me, man. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm definitely gonna stay tapped in with you, Elijah, man. It's good to meet you. I appreciate you coming in and chat, man. Yapping with B for sure. So
nice to meet you. Yeah, Zaro definitely thought he thought that I was a little too like I might be a little too out of pocket for this, but I've reformed.
Nah,
I used to be a little crazy.
Nah, you chill. You chill, man. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Solid points, man. I definitely want to I'm gonna follow your journey too, man. I'm locked in. So that's what's up. Appreciate you. All right, Zai, chat, man. We out of here. Follows, appreciate you. Yeah, I'm in then.
No.
What do you mean no?
Let me bring something up. Yo, it's just like that JV situation again with the Jersey House. People were salty. They didn't get in. They started messing with the, like, it is never that serious. At the end of the day, it's never that serious. So yeah, just root for everyone. Everyone can eat. Reminder, everyone can eat. Mm-hmm. There's so many people consuming media and everything. Like, come on. We got this. All right. It's time to go.
All right, y'all. Cool. Day 323. I'll be back 3:24 tomorrow, man. It's crazy. We're getting into it. 10 a.m. PST. So we rocking. Elijah, you out. Zyro, man. W stream, family. Nah, W stream. Y'all are good at our chat. I hope you guys liked that one. It was a good time. Yeah, we'll have some more talks like these in the future for sure. W stream, y'all. Hey, streamer U26. I was wrong about literally everything so far, which is fine. It's fine by me. It's a learning situation for me, So we out here. All right. Y'all be good. Catch you tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST. We out. I'm Onaji B. Brian, founder behind Onaji and Onaji University. W stream. Peace. Y'all be good.